Greetings, Mech Warriors. My name is TTB. This, of course, is German Mechgineering. Good to see all of you today. Well, we're playing a Uziel today, which we haven't actually in quite a while. This is going to be the Uziel Belial Hero Mech, and we're going to play it with something different. A full MRM loadout. I wanted to see if this mech actually handles MRM as well. So let's jump right into the loadout. As you can see, we have an XL270 engine as the basis for this build. That gives us about 87.5 kph of speed. We've got one jump jet for a little bit of jumpiness. And we have double MRM 30s as our armaments, one external heatsink in the right torso, and a total of 4 tons of ammo round out this build. In order to fit all of that, guys, we have to lower the head armor down to 2 and the arms down to 17 total, which is a considerable investment. And you could even think about lowering the arms even further to pack another half ton of ammo, but I'll leave that up to you. Or, of course, you can just remove the double heatsink here and add another ton of ammo. I will just leave it up to you what you feel works better for you in this case. Now, for the skill tree, we're going heavily into the firepower tree, and we're taking high explosive 1 and 2, missile spread 1 and 2, missile rack 1 and 2, and all the heat gen nodes that we can gobble up. Do take note of this LBX spread 1 node here that's just being used so that we can get that last node over to the right hand side here, heat gen 7. Then we go into the survival tree. We take the left hand side of the survival tree for maximum armor, as well as the right hand side for 2 additional points of armor and 1 point in skeletal density. Then we switch on over to the sensors tree, and as always, basically, we're trying to take the full sensors tree here with seismic 1 and 2, and also with 5 points of radar deprivation. And then in the auxiliary tree, we are taking cool shot with cool shot cooldown. Nothing crazy going on here. The only thing that I have to remove right now is the additional point of skeletal density, because I forgot to put that into that last point of radar deprivation. So now the skill tree is complete, everything is hunky-dory. So I would say we take this really creepy looking bad boy. I mean, look at this mouth and look at these horn-like structures, and it's weird. This thing looks weird, but the cool thing is it has very high hard points for those MRMs, so I'm having high hopes for this build. Let's take this bad boy into a dropship. Let's see how it performs. I'll see you there. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Rubelite Oasis, and welcome to TTB already getting shot in the back. Holy hell. Okay, so my team is trying to push from Echo 4 towards the Fox 6 area. I'm currently leading the charge, and we saw some enemies appear in our backsides, and long story short, I took a little bit of damage, but we're still fine. All our weapon systems are still ready, and my teammates are rotating hard towards the right-hand flank, which I, of course, don't like to see, because they are just doing rotato-potato right now. So I'm telling the team, Echo 5 is where the enemy team's at, so stop the rotato and start engaging. And look at that, we actually catch out an enemy Warhammer to see here, and he should actually not live through this if my teammates are able to at least shoot a little bit onto him, because he should not survive this. He has an Atlas going for him, there's a Mad Dog going for him. This Warhammer to see is going to be toast. Alright, so that's the first catch of the day. Let's go ahead and help out against that enemy. Oh, Black Lanner up there. Okay, he's going in on my teammate, but I can't really go over there right now because I have to deal with this gentleman out here in his Orion and his friends in the Assassin and some other guys. So, yeah, I'm gonna go for big targets. Oh, there was a lot of laser fire to my face. Ouch, painful. Fall back down again and wait for my teammates to join in. Well, the thing is, guys, we are now 1 kill to the 4 of the enemies, so it's not looking good for us, even though we're pushing now in a concentrated fist, which could help us to try and win this, but for now, I can just do one thing and one thing only, and that is engage as much as possible. That Warhammer is really going ham. For some reason, he's got a giant hard-on for me, but he's pushing too far, and that is going to be his doom. There we go. There is his CT red and CT dead. I'm going to focus on the next target here, that enemy Corsair broadside, and if my teammate gets his ass finally out of my Corsair, we can do some damage to him and rip apart his CT. Actually, one more salvo should do the trick here. There we go. He's down. Okay. Now, even more enemies coming in, 3 kills to 7, so we haven't really bridged the gap, unfortunately, so I'm gonna keep firing on that enemy Orion. I'm very much heat capped here right now. I know there's 2 targets to my right, there's 2 targets to my left, nowhere I can go. The only thing I can do is maybe take away the side torso of that Black Lanner, make his day in the bay, in the repair bay, a little bit more annoying, and now I'm just gonna go for the enemy Onion, because I know I'm not gonna live long through this. I'm just gonna park myself here in the corner, and I'm gonna keep pestering that Orion with my MRMs. One more shot should actually do it, if I can get it out here. Come up. Hello. There we go. Ripperoni Jabroni. TTB bites the onion before he bites the dust. And there, we're biting the dust. But that is okay because my mech was done. Anyways, we do a somersault and rely on the battlefield, battered and broken. Enemy team, 12 kills. My team, a total of 4. Well, let's go ahead and have a look at the scoreboard to see how we did. 2 killing blows, 2 assists, 1 solo kill, 2 kill, most damage dealt, 800 damage done, 362 damage taken, and 6 components destroyed. And lo and behold, yeah, top damage on my team, and the assaults, not really present. So, I would say, successful test of this mech, guys, and if you agree, thumbs up, and check out my Patreon page if you want to support this kind of content. Now, we're going to jump right into the next match. It is going to be on the Polar Highlands, and this is not Domination Polar Highlands, which you guys know I actually think is the best version of Polar Highlands because it forces the teams into the central area. No. This is Assault Polar Highlands, i.e. people can sit on bases AFK and weird things happen. So, what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to find the enemy. Because until I find the enemy, I'm gonna have a big problem here with deciding what my next moves are going to be, where to go next, where to engage next. So, that's not that simple. So, for now, it is all going to be about intelligence. And we see intelligently that the enemy team might be in Juliet 8 towards Juliet 9. So, that's exactly where we'll direct our gaze, and we see an enemy Viper. I also see something else, we target Fox, so that's an enemy Hunchback. So, oh, and more people around the corner. That's a Marauder 2C, or a Marauder 2, let's see what is that. Yep, that is a Marauder 2. Okay, that's a big juicy target, a big juicy pinata. Let's go ahead and try and engage him, but yeah, he's in cover. Okay, can't do anything about that right now. And he's got a lot of friends over there, so let's drop the artillery strike on his friends. Maybe try to engage him a little bit with some MRMs, but he's in pretty good cover. And fall back and wait for a better and more opportune moment. And that moment had actually be coming. I've got some backup here as an enemy Annihilator. Luckily, he steps down into a little dip the second I fire. Oh well. Sad things are happening. I'm trying to hit him, but I'm not really hitting him very well. So, I have 2 choices. Stay here or get closer. And since I don't want to stay here and wait until I die of old age, I'm going to get closer and I'm going to start hammering these guys as much as I can. Remember, guys, every salvo that I get into target and that actually hits will do 60 damage. So, let's see if we can do that here. That was about 45. Let's switch over to the Annihilator, strip away some more armor from him. There's my teammates coming in, and that means this Annihilator should be dying very quickly. And hello there, we exchange Annihilator for the enemy Marauder 2, and we do the same thing. We just keep the fire going, we keep the armor stripping alive. There's an AC-10 gone. Now we can go for a CT and the other side torso. I just need to go to chain fire here maybe, just to make sure I don't overheat. There we go, he's down. Beautiful. 4 kills over 2, this is not looking bad for us, so we keep the push going, we keep the aggression going. 2 targets on our right hand side. What do we have here? Ooh, look at that, it's an enemy executioner. Yes, please. Also, I missed. Okay. Apparently, Mechwarrior 5 is really messing up my aim, but that's okay, guys. That's okay, guys. That means that I'm just aiming like a normal person now, and I have to play like a normal person. That is an ammo cook-off if I've ever seen one. Ooh, somebody's cooking. Beautiful. And there she pops. That should be the side torso. And now we can keep shooting the CT. And gotta be a little bit careful here. He's got lots of tiny lasers that could hurt a lot, but as long as he doesn't shoot me, I should be fine. Of course, shutting down in front of the enemy is not a good idea, but luckily he was preoccupied with something else. Whew, okay. Viper flies, jumps into the air, and gets shot in the back with MRMs. So that wasn't really productive. I'm running out a little bit out of ammo here, but don't be fooled, guys. This is just 1 point into extra ammo for the missiles, so your mechs will have more ammo. And remember, you can always switch out one of the heat sinks for more ammo, should you feel the need. But I find that 4.5 tons, that's about the sweet spot that you need. Can I finally maybe kill this Viper? There we go. The Viper has been declawed. Which makes no sense because Vipers have teeth. Okay, never mind them. Let's see what we have. Still 2 targets left alive. A light mech with ECM, maybe an Arctic Cheetah or something over there. And also, okay, 2 light mechs. Alright. It's the 2 gentlemen that sat on our base. Remember what I always told you guys? If those 2 lights are in the fight over being in our base and just sitting around there, then the enemy team will have a better chance because that is just extra firepower missing. Look at this. This guy has 6 heavy medium lasers and ECM. He could easily have snuck behind one of our assaults or heavies, 1 alpha strike, and that side torso is gone. You do that twice or 3 times and you have created a meaningful thing that could actually lead your team to victory. Instead, they're sitting on a base, hoping to capture. Most cases it won't work.
I don't know where he is now.
So, we have only one target left to find here. I've got one salvo here in my MRMs, 40 shells or 40 missiles left, so one more shot. Let's see, maybe... Okay, never mind. he just jumped into a straight line, so... Okay, well, at least I can step on his toes. Come here, Bell. Bonk! I stepped on his big toe, and he fell over. Beautiful. 12 kills over 3 is going to be the final score here, guys. We shot every single missile that we had, and I'm pretty happy about the results. So I think this is a solid medium MRM boat. 1 killing blow, 6 assists, 1 kill most damage dealt, about 700 damage done, 80 damage taken, and a few components destroyed. So once again, really solid build, guys, and also can contend on top there with the damage. Try it out.